excited because, well, basically I love all of your workouts and I'm like a mega fan of yours. So thank you, first of all and foremost. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I mean, I'm really excited to chat with you, and we're going to work out together, and this is great. I'm so excited.
For everyone that doesn't know you yet, your name is Sylvia. You're an incredible, not only trainer, but woman, business owner, and just like advocate for self-confidence, which I think is incredible. But first, I'd love for you to just explain to everyone your whole journey. How did you get into fitness and why is it so important to you?
Well, I sort of by accident got into fitness. It wasn't something that was I've always wanted to do. I was a chubby girl growing up. I was overweight growing up. So a lot of my insecurities stemmed from my childhood. And it wasn't until a side gig, a summer job at a all women's gym that I got into fitness. So I was like heavy growing up, right? And I wanted to be like the other girls, the other pretty, skinny, right? Like I had these insecurities about myself and I compared myself to other girls. And although I had a very bubbly personality, you would never know I was hurting on the inside, but I was hurting on the inside. And at 18 years old is when I started developing body image dysmorphia. And at 18 is when I started dabbling. I wanted to get skinny for prom. So I was dabbling with like over exercising. I'm talking about hours at a time. Like I was, tracking my calorie burn. And if I didn't burn 1,000 calories in the day, I'd like beat myself up over it. I was taking a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff back then had ephedra for my heart. Like I remember it got so bad. I was hiding the pills in my car from my mom at the age of 18 because I was like very ashamed about what I was doing because I knew what I was doing was icky, like I was hiding it. It didn't feel good that I was trying to hide to get skinny, but I was doing it, and I was taking a lot of stuff that was just really bad for my body. And that addiction to wanting to lose weight lasted until I was about 29 years old, until I got very sick. But anyway, so like I wanted to get skinny for prom, and I did. It worked. I did everything right to get skinny. So like I didn't really eat much. I was very meticulous with what I was eating. I wasn't anorexic by definition, but I was addicted to the idea of consuming less calories, over exercising so I can burn more calories. And I'm talking about hours of cardio at a time and just taking things to burn fat. I did this throughout college. I was yo-yoing up and down with my weight. So every time I would lose weight, I would stop what I was doing. I would gain my weight back. And then I'd be like, oh my God, I gotta get back. And it was just it was a cyclical addiction, okay? I would beat myself up over it. So fast forward to post-graduation, I was in graduate school and I had a summer job at Lucille Roberts, which is an all-women's gym, right? I was selling gym memberships and I fell in love with the idea of group fitness. I was taking classes. So it was the one thing that I knew was a healthy addiction. I loved the energy of the classroom. The very first class I taught was, took was cardio kickboxing and step aerobics and things like that. But I was teaching gym memberships while going to school full time. I was getting my master's degree. And I finished my master's degree and I went to corporate America. I actually was an operational manager for quite a few years. But I was always working at this gym and I had a free gym membership. So I was like, hey, this is great, But I always sort of, had this fantasy of being an instructor. One day, my manager was like, you take a lot of classes. My instructor quit on me. I need to have an instructor this Tuesday night. Now, this was a Sunday, okay? And she was telling me this while I was working my shift on Sunday. She's like, and this is Sunday afternoon. This is the gym closes at 2:00. So this was around 1:00. This woman walks in. She's the only woman in the gym because it's dead at that time. And my manager's like, that person that walks in the door, you're going to give her a class. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah. You're just going to teach. You're going to give her a full 45-minute class. Now, it was just me and her by herself. And she goes, hey, would you mind, if you just, I'm going to try her out right now as an instructor and you let me know what you think.
Whoa.
I gave her a class, and I just kind of, from my memory bank, like started like creating things on the spot. It was,
Oh my gosh.
it's just a lot of like a mishmash of just like things that I put together from things that I remember from taking class. She goes, okay, you're hired. You're teaching 6:30, like cardio kickboxing Tuesday night. And I was like, all right, I'm an instructor now. I fell in love with it. And I was doing it part-time. I was teaching, so I was going to work full-time, and I was teaching part-time. But that's when my insecurities really like kicked into high gear, because I was like, here I am teaching fitness, but I didn't look like the instructor, you know, and I was gaining weight at work due to corporate stress, like eat lunch in the office and sit on your butt all day behind the desk, and like just that, like, you know, you're kind of behind these four walls. Like I had the corner office, mind you, like I had the real gig. Like my guy, he's like, oh, why'd you quit? Like you had it, like you had such a good gig. I was like, I know, like I was 25 running the show. Like I was just like, I was a big deal. I had a title, I had the office, like I reported to like the director of the department. I was a manager, like I had it really well on paper, but I was unhappy. And all I did was fantasize about like the next class that I was teaching. And that was just what I was passionate about. But I had my insecurities, right? Like I felt ashamed. I was like, how can I get up on stage with my mic on and look this way? So I grew the confidence to quit my job, and I went for fitness full time. But that's when my insecurities really kicked into high gear. I was just so ashamed of my body that I went overboard. And you name it, I took it. Cleanses, detoxes, you know, measuring my body parts, pinching my fat, you know, just trying to fake that I was confident, but on the inside, it was just like 10 times what I was feeling as a child. Just this like emotional, it was just damaging. It was damaging to my soul. But I had these dreams of like really being this like fitness superstar. And all I wanted to do was to be a celebrity trainer and be on the cover of the magazine. Like that was just like what I wanted and like dreamed of for the longest time. But still, I was damaging my body. And I knew what I was doing was wrong in the sense that I was preaching health, but I wasn't healthy. I was preaching wellness, but I wasn't well. So, and I was just in this rat race of like, I need to get thinner. I need to, you know, be more defined. I need to do this. I need to do that. I'm not working hard enough. You know, I need to make this much money in my business, and I need to be the superstar. And it was very ego driven. I got sick, very sick. I started, and all the while, so I was building my business, I also worked for a celebrity trainer who, you know, had a show on VH1, who like, you know, she was a big deal, and she took me to a photo shoot in Mexico. She's going to remain nameless because she's a nice woman, but it was that mentality in the industry. You'd be perfect if you just, you know, lost this much, you're going to be perfect for the photo shoot. And so I like got it stuck in my brain that I had to burn 2,000 calories a day. And I was doing isogenics, 2 detox bags in a tea, like, you know, the shit tea, the one that makes. I was doing 2 in a drink, plus my isogenics, plus not eating. I had a trainer on top of teaching 20 something classes a week, on top of building my business and running the show. And I got really sick, and I was engaged at the time. And I started developing rashes on my body. It was like these like circular rashes on my arms. I'm like, what is this? So I, you know, went to the doctor. I went to a skin doctor, and he's like, I don't know. He like tested it. He's like, I don't know what this is, you know? And then all of a sudden my gums started bleeding, and I had ulcers in my mouth. I'm like, what do I have, gingivitis? So I went to the dentist. So basically like certain things start popping up, and I went to specific doctors. Like, what is this? I'm like, oh, I can't even brush my teeth. My ulcers were bleeding.
Wow.
Hair. I was fatigued. I was like almost falling asleep on the wheel driving to my clients' houses and classes. Like it got bad. My skin doctor, my dermatologist sent me to a hematologist.
Oh.
Because he drew blood and he noticed that my blood was off. So I went to a hematologist. She drew blood. She's like, Sylvia, your white blood cell count, like you're gonna die. You're gonna die. We have to figure out what this is. What do you mean I'm gonna die? What are you talking about? Like, I just have a rash, like whatever. My white blood cell count was so low that they had to test for leukemia or a blood disorder or something. They had to test for it. So I had to get a bone marrow test done. And that was the scariest thing of my life. Again, I'm not knowing what is wrong with me. All I know is my white blood cell count and my symptoms were getting worse. More rashes on my body, more gum bleeding, hair loss, very tired, and then my knees started to hurt, and then I couldn't close my hands. I was getting stiffness in my joints, like rheumatoid arthritis. So I go and I'm like talking to somebody, and this woman had celiac, and she's like, you know, it sounds like you're getting something that's autoimmune. Just go to my doctor and talk to him. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't have celiac. Like, but I went to this guy. He's like, yeah, there is something going on. And based on your symptoms, I'm going to send you to a rheumatologist. So I went to the rheumatologist, and based on all the markers, he took I have the ANA for it. I have, I had the antibodies for it, my white blood cell count, and based on all of the stuff that was going on with my body, I have SLE, systematic lupus. I have lupus. So basically, all of this stress and all of this, why I'm telling you this long-winded story was because I got so sick before my wedding. On my wedding day, I have the red marks to prove on my body. Like, here I am, like I got sick on my honeymoon. It was just awful. But anyway, I have this doctor, and he's telling me, I'm really sorry, Sylvia, but you have lupus. So all of the stuff and the stress and the stuff I was doing to my body triggered my autoimmune disease, which I live with till this day. I'm in remission. I know how to deal with it. I know when I get flares. I know exactly what to do now. Totally long story, but I think it explains why I do what I do and why I program and how I program. I, always wanted to be fit, which is why I program what I program. I always wanted to feel strong, which is why I program what I program. I've always wanted to look a certain way, which I was able to achieve by not focusing so much on it, by not focusing on like dieting, by not focusing on it, because I told myself I never want to get to that place ever again. I never want to get sick ever again. I never want a doctor to be like, you're going to die. Who the hell wants to go through these memorable life moments and not enjoy them? So I told myself I would never dabble with anything like that ever again. But the insecurity never went away. And I still went on years of teaching fitness and with these insecurities. I also got pregnant with my daughter, and at birth, I found out she had cystic fibrosis. So, which got me into this like emotional, I had postpartum depression, all that stuff. I still never felt good in my body. Here I am, a new mother, taking care of my daughter, like still feeling shitty about my body, but I'm like, I can't go back to like popping pills. I just want to feel happy again. Fast forward a couple years later, I go to the gym with my friends, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to rip my tank top off, and I'm going to rock the sports bra. I'm just going to do it. I don't care what I look like. We're going to go for a workout, and I'm just going to feel good about myself. And that's when the idea of I Rock the Sports Bra came. Out of all of these life experiences and how I was feeling, I just wanted to feel empowered. Then I started looking at myself working out. I was like, ooh, girl, I see my muscles. I saw muscles like I was hiding. And fine, I might have a jiggly here and there, but holy shit, look at how my body is moving. And then I started creating exercises that were like not basic, because I wanted to get my mind so immersed into the movement that I didn't want to focus on what I looked like, but I wanted to focus on, can I get this right? Can I move this way? So that's kind of where we are led to this day. And I had this idea of rocking the sports bra. I reached out to a photographer who's now my current photographer, and I was like, Daphne, like, I want to celebrate a woman's body athletically, and I don't care what she looks like. She can be 120 pounds or 150 pounds. Like, she can be a yogi or she can be I don't care. Let's get a photo shoot and let's celebrate. And that's where I Rock the Sports Bra came from, which morphed into an actual program.
Now you have a whole course around I Rock the Sports Bra, which is incredible. So I got the course because it would be dumb to pass up, honestly. And one of the things I love is that you just mentioned it. Instead of thinking about your body like, oh, I need to be skinny or I need to have abs like who knows who, like someone else, it's really about thinking about your body like an athlete thinks about their body, like with power and strength and feeling empowered and feeling like you can accomplish all these things. And that's been my biggest takeaway from your course, is just that it's like, how can we reprogram how we think about our bodies so that we can keep feeling like we are strong, athletic women?
Well, here's the thing. Athletes have a beautiful mindset. Athletes, before they go into a game of their sport, they visualize the end. And they see themselves moving and winning.
Yeah.
To visualize the end, you also have to feel like the athlete. Right. You have to feel like the winner. And I've also, in the program that I created, we talked about, I kind of created a 4-pillar system of four bases that surround I Rock the Sports Bra, the 4 foundations. And the very first foundation is about releasing shame. So if you can't see the end results, there's something that's blocking you. Meaning all of the past trauma that you've had is shadowing, fogging up that vision of yourself that you want to be. Because some people can't even get to thinking about themselves that way. They are so stuck in the past. Yeah. So once I started seeing myself rocking the sports bra and I started seeing how my mind was moving, I still had trauma. And I had to pinpoint what in my upbringing, like the one memory I shared with you about my celebrity trainer that pinched my fat, like that's something I had to reprogram and I had to rewrite in my head. So I have some imagery and meditation, it's hypnosis that I put people through to uncover these blocks, because once you uncover the blocks, then you can release that. You can actually release the shame and get yourself forward. And it's one of those things that people still, Renata, I have a hard time selling people on the idea that this is what we need and not another nutrition plan or not another meal plan or not another drink what, it's deeper than that. Yeah. Most people have something that is holding them back, and unless they can release that, they can't move forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so true. I completely agree with you. I feel like this is what you do specifically with the hypnosis tracks is really getting to the core of the problem, right? Because there could be a million different reasons why you think about your body the way that you do, but the key is trying to figure that out and then thinking about how can I say thank you, I appreciate this fear or this shame has served me for this long and now it's time for me to move past it. So that has been particularly insightful for me and very powerful.
It's so, isn't it crazy?
It is.
It's hard to show how powerful it is unless you go through the process.
Exactly.
Unless someone goes through the program, they're not going to understand the power behind the mind and what the minds can do. And then the body follows. My body changed. I see how athletic I've become, but that's because it started up here first.
Yeah. It's actually more about the mind than it is really about the body.
And then your mind, you start automatically. It's like you choose better foods, or you start to be, you increase body awareness. You start to know what your body needs. But it starts with the mind first.
Yeah, I love that. First of all, I'm so thankful for your course because I feel like it's already helped me so much, and I'm only on week 2. So
Oh my God. So there's a juicy week. Week 3 is super juicy. I can't wait to hear. It's a little provocative.
Okay.
A little provocative. Week 2 is awesome because it like rubs you. Week 3 is like pushing of the needle. Like that's the one that's gonna like make the difference. And then week 4 is gonna be like a nice, just like, it's like the bow on the present.
Oh, okay. I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to get through it.
Week 3 is the pivotal moment, and it's you're gonna be like, ooh, okay.
Okay, well, part of the course is also workouts, and we're going to do one of your signature workouts now, which is going to be so fun because, first of all, I love your workouts. Like the 12-minute workouts really get me sweating, which is so awesome, and it's like so efficient too. Obviously, I love efficiency. But also, one of my other favorite workouts of yours is the boxing classes. They challenge me so much, but in the best way. Like it makes me feel like I'm powerful. It makes me feel like I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. So I love them.
I love it. I mean, it's not part of the I Rock the Sports Bra. Maybe it will be in the future, but I teach that on Zoom classes like outside of the I Rock the Sports Bra methodology. But that's the one thing that drew me to boxing was the power behind it. Like I'm gonna, yeah, it feels so good.
It really does. It's amazing. I hope that it does become part of the course because that would be incredible.
It will. This is evolving. It's, there's gonna be other stuff too, I'm sure.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so what kind of workout are we doing today?
So we have, as part of the method, we have 3 separate workouts. It's Unleash, which is the body weight, which it seems to be everyone's favorite. There's Fierce, that's more the weight training. And then today we're gonna do Rock Solid. And the reason I chose Rock Solid today is because Rock Solid is one of those things that grounds you. In Rock Solid, it's all like abdominal, back-based programming. So it's all core-based. That's your powerhouse. That's where your power comes in. It's grounded, like if you think of yoga, like the root chakra is grounding you down. This is grounding you down. It's getting you stronger. And then the way it's programmed is I choose 2 exercises back to back. One that's body weight and one that is dumbbell. We're gonna need 1 dumbbell today. And I build on time. So we start with 20 seconds. So it's bite size. Anybody can do anything for 20 seconds. We push the limit to increase the time at 40 seconds. And then we push it again for 60 seconds. So once we know we hit the 20-second marker, we're like, okay, another 20 seconds, I can do this. And then by the time round 3 hits, you're like, oh my God, I gotta keep pushing because I've done this so far, right?
Yeah.
And so we're increasing our core strength, which is again, our powerhouse. So this is a practice that grounds us and gets us very strong.
Awesome. Okay.
You need your core strength to squat. You need your core strength to do a lot of push-ups, which we do in Rock Solid. We do a lot of planking and push-ups, a lot of back work. So I'm ready to start when you are. You're going to need 1 dumbbell that is challenging. Okay. And your body weight. So I'm going to teach you the first 2 moves. The way I like to program is I like to take elements of things that we already know and I make them a little nuanced. I make them a little different so they feel different, and it gives you, you'll never be bored with the workout. It's always very different. So like, I'm not going to tell you to do just straight up push-ups. That gets boring and you want to give up after a while. I might add a push-up with something else to it or 2 other movements to it to keep it interesting, to keep you mentally engaged, to keep you stimulated. It's almost like a moving meditation. You start to forget about what your body looks like and you start to focus on the actual move. Just know that if something is too much, you can truncate the move. Okay. Meaning there's always a basis to it, and how I build on, you can take that extra stuff away if you're like, I can't remember the sequence. Okay? So the first exercise is going to be the pike jump push-up into walking in with your hands, touching your toes, walking back out. Sounds like a whole ton, but this is what it is. So it's going to be body weight first, okay? You're going to start your position. Okay, you're gonna jump your feet in. You're gonna give me a pike push-up. So your goal is to get the forehead to that ground from pike position. You're gonna jump the feet out, walk it in, tap the toe, walk it out. Jump the feet in, push up, jump the feet out, walk it in, tap that toe, walk it back out. So it's a moving plank with some shoulder work that gets you strong, by the way, you know, against everything that I talk about, but still at the end of the day, people worry about what their shape looks like, right?
Yeah.
Bigger looks like smaller waist.
Ding.
Just saying. So if you're still harping on what your body looks like, just know that the more stronger your shoulders look, the more smaller your waist looks. Anyway, so pike push-up, that's the first exercise. Exercise number 2. We're gonna go into a weighted sit-up, but the legs are gonna be straight here. Okay, so my legs are gonna be straight. Let me move back. I'm gonna hug the load. So I'm gonna just kind of hug that load, place it over my shoulders. I'm gonna stack my hips one on top of the other. I'm gonna come down, and then I'm gonna come up. So this makes it a little bit more challenging, and we're gonna just stick to this because most people can't do this, and that's something to work towards.
Okay.
Hey, if you're finding it's too much, just bend the knees. And then if it's still too much, then you load it this way.
Okay.
Okay? But the idea is to keep that load on that chest in order to feel it. So we go rounds 120 seconds. It's gonna go by fast. 20-20, 40-40, 60-60. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it! Listen. So the clock is going to start. Get into plank position.
Okay.
It's plank, pike, push up. I'm gonna do it with you in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So plank position. Yes, that's it. Walk it out, touch your toe. Good, walk it back. Jump your feet in, pike, push up. We got less than 10 seconds. You can do anything for less than 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. On your back, grab that weight. So 20 seconds here. Sit up nice and tall, load that weight onto the shoulder. Remember, everything stacks one on top of the other. And breathe. We have less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop that weight down. Let's go into the 40-second mark. So we did 20. We knew it wasn't so bad. Now we're going to challenge your body to double the time. Keep breathing. We have 20 more seconds. You're halfway there now. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, let's load that sit up. 40 seconds. Here we go. Keep breathing. Exhale on the up. Looking so good right now. Keep moving. 20 more seconds, and then the bad boy 1 minute is happening soon. How you feeling so far?
Woo, feeling strong.
All right, less than 10. That's what we want. Remember, our core is our powerhouse in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Even decisions that we make in our life, right, Renata?
Yes.
Or from that sacred, all right? They say a lot of intuition lies in the gut.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have 30 seconds left. Pull a deep breath in. We're almost there. $15 left. You're looking great. You're looking great. That's it. Come on. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final minute. And then block 1 is done. I failed to mention that every rock solid workout has 3 blocks. So we're about to be done with the first one in this final minute, and then we're gonna pair on and block 2, another 2 exercises. Keep moving. Sit up nice and tall. 20 seconds on that clock, and you're done with this one. Keep building on that strength. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, get one more in, 2, 1. Nice, 4 minutes are done. Nice job. Good. Good.
Good. Sweating already.
4 minutes. Let's do another 4. Okay, you ready? More plank work. This is like gonna feel like a dance. Okay, it's gonna feel like a dance. So here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. You're gonna come onto low plank position. Okay? I want you to give me a plank push-up. So that means you're gonna lower the chest towards your hands. Pick yourself back up. Go 1, 2, 3. Turn.
Oh.
Then we go. Push up. Go left, left, right, left. Turn. Okay?
Okay.
So we're working those obliques. So we're working on the shoulder strength. We're still working on the center back is nice and strong and flat. So that's exercise 1. Just remember that we're building, right? So the foundation is the low plank. If you're like, I can't do anything else, then you hold the low plank. The other element is that plank push-up. You can do hip dip. So there's a lot of things that are happening here.
Sure.
You can do side to side. I literally added 4 exercises as one. Okay?
Yes.
So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, you're gonna grab your weight again. And we call this the hollow rock. But the difference is we're gonna actually change our heels as we're rocking up and down. So you're gonna take your dumbbell up right by those ears. Legs are up, I don't know if you can see, but I have my heel and my toe, right? One stacked on top of the other. So as I come up to sit, I switch. Okay?
Okay.
Too much? You can absolutely put the weight down. You can do a body weight, but the whole idea is to add that load. You can also keep your legs together and just try to hollow rock that way.
Okay.
Okay. That's just a little extra fancy, so feel cool. Okay?
Which is
okay.
Yes.
We want to feel cool too, you know?
Obviously.
I'll tell you something. When I used to do these workouts on my own, like at the gym, when the gyms were open, I don't know if they're open by you yet. They're still not open here. I would get stares. They're like, what the hell is this chick doing? Like, what? Just do a regular sit-up. What is that? I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it my way. All right, so low plank position, 20 seconds. Ready?
Ready.
Set, and go. 20 seconds. So low push-up, right? Draw the right, left, right, turn it. That's it. Go to that low push. Yes. Now left, right, left turn. Take that landing. Every landing counts. Everything counts. Hey. And rest. Good. Let's go to those hollow rocks weighted. Heel to toe. We rock it up. We keep pushing. Small movement. Keep those arms straight up. This feels weightless, right? No big deal. Have those arms a little higher. No big deal. You're owning it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to 40 seconds now. Okay. So we build on this. Here we go. Drop into that push-up. Go left, right, left, turn, and hook. Nice. We have 20 seconds left. Every landing counts. Every point of this counts. Less than 5 seconds. Breathe. Rest. Take it to the dumbbell exercise. 40 seconds here. You have to keep that concave shape of the body. Shoulders are off the ground. Small little movement, little heel to toe action. Keep breathing. 10 seconds to go. Should start to feel it now, yes?
Yes.
It's okay to get out, just come back in. 3, 2, 1, nice. Let's get to it, low plank position, 1 minute now. We're doing 1 minute. Ready, let's go. Pick a side, it doesn't matter. Bang, 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 turn. You got it. That's it, keep it going, keep it going. Uh-huh. Excellent job. So, good news, you have 40 seconds left. You're already to 20. Right, we proved to ourselves that we're able to do 20 at a time. "15 seconds on that clock, and then we go to the hollow rock. Less than 10 now. Good, take it to the ground. 1 minute hollow rock. Oh my God, right?
Oh, I'm sweating.
Woohoo! Yeah, yeah. This is how to work out right here. So we're 20 seconds down, right? We already did the 20. Think 2 chunks of 20 and we're done. And we have your final 4 minutes. And this workout is done. Here we go. Took a rest, we'll come back in. That's what happens. Think of it, keep going as I talk to you. Think of it like a team, right? You have players that come out and new players come in. When you come out, you come back into the game, right? 10 seconds. Less than 10, try to rock it to the tailbone. You got it, you got it, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Oh. That burns.
8 minutes done.
Woo!
Right?
That's good.
Last 4.
Okay. Woo!
When I teach these live, when I do it on my IG lives, I always do two workouts, 2 mini workouts back to back. Some people come in late, whatever, or they just, they feel like they have the extra energy. But I always say, 12 minutes, that's it, that's all you need. You're good. It's perfect. All right, so this one, I call the bear square.
Ooh.
The bear square. So you're coming into bear position. You're gonna hold your body weight in the center. You're gonna draw a square. Every time you go up, let's say I start on my left side of the rim, I go up, right, back, I jack out your feet. Up, left, back, 2 jacks. So we're gonna draw that little square, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna do your hands and your toes, okay? You're gonna tuck your toes. You're gonna pull your body in. You're gonna go up, side, back, jack, up, back, back. Now listen, 2 jacks. Okay.
Okay.
When we do this for the 1 minute, expect your quads to get on fire. They're gonna get on fire. It's part of it. Your core is gonna be on fire, your shoulders are gonna feel it, but you're also gonna start to engage your quads, okay? The second exercise, we're gonna come into plank position. You're gonna have your dumbbells. We're gonna go the side snatch,
Okay.
acid, crossover push-up. Sounds like a lot. It is. So you're gonna, it is. All right, you're gonna focus on one thing at a time. Okay, you're gonna row it up to snatch. Okay, look at that weight. Stack your hands over that wrist. Stack your body over that wrist. My legs are nice and apart. I am going to weave it through and pass it. Now check it out. From this position, I went right to left. I'm gonna go right to left with my leg. Push up.
Okay.
And I go. Now some people are like, I can't do that. Regular push-up is fine. Whether it's on the knee or a regular push-up, don't beat yourself up over it. I'm doing something that's like super advanced, right? Don't beat yourself up over it. Again, you don't even have to do the push-up. Just pass. So there's something for everybody.
Awesome.
And it's something to work towards too.
Yeah.
So like, I'll get that next week. You know what I mean? So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, bear square. So these shoulders, you're pretty much in plank for the 4 minutes. You're going to be on your hands
Okay.
for the 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fine. Get ready?
Ready.
Get set, and we go. So we're going to take our time. Ready? Here we go. We go up. We go side. We go back. Then we jack. And we take it to the other side. We take our time. You don't have to rush. 2 jacks when you get there. Rest. Let's do the snatch. Get that dumbbell. Here we go. Snatch it up. Bang. Be proud of what you just did. Take it across. Give me that crossover push-up. Let's see if we can hit that other side before the 20 seconds are up. Rest. Not really. We'll just put the weight to the side. All right. 40 seconds. Here we go. We go up. We go side. We go back. Start with 1. Take your time. Breathe. You're halfway there. Okay? Are the legs kicking in yet, Renata?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. How about the shoulders?
Oh, they're burning.
Yep. But the good news, we have 5 seconds. 3, 2, good. All right, take the weight on the other side of the body. Let's start with the left this time. Why not? Whew, full deep breath in, and we begin. Take your time. Stick it. Something to work towards. That's it. Looking good. Beautiful. Beautiful with those push-ups. Good news, we only have 10 seconds left. Not bad, right? Woo. You do so many multiple movements at the same time. Rest. All right. All right. We're going to that 1 minute now. Full deep breath in. This is your final 2 minutes left of this workout. Okay? Remember that. Start with 1 jack. Shoulders should be on fire, and that is good. Legs should kick in, that is good. You know what that means, Renata?
What?
It means you're alive.
Okay.
Feeling something means you're alive. Does that make you feel better?
Oh.
You have 20 seconds left on that clock. Woo! Less than 10. I'm on 5 jacks here. Rest. No. Last minute. This is it. Last minute. Take it 1 at a time. Clock is still going. You know what I mean? Clock is still going. You're good. Let's go. You're good. 1 at a time. I'm not telling you to go fast, not with weights. Control everything. Keep breathing. You've got 30 seconds left. $20 left. This is it. And you are done. You're doing great. You do the best that you can. That's it. Can you fit 1 more in? 3, 2, 1. Done.
Oh my God. I'm dead.
Yeah. No, you're not. You're alive.
That was so good and so challenging.
Look at, but can I tell you something? Look at your smile.
That's so true.
Look at your smile. That says it all to me. I always smile like that after my workouts. You're not like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here. You know? You're like, challenging, but I did it.
Yes, that's so true. I feel like what I love about your workouts is there's so many movements together. And like you said before, it makes sure that you're paying attention. Make sure that you're in the moment and not thinking about how my body looks or what I should have been doing earlier today or anything like that.
That's exactly right.
Really, we have to tell everyone where they can get your course.
Sure. So they can go to my Instagram page at the Fit Fem, and in my bio I have the link. It's sylvianasser.com/pages/membership. But if they can't remember all of that, just ask the Fit Fem, THEFITFEM. They can go to my bio, or they can just, interact with me. And if they just want to, try the IG Live, I do IG Lives every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Monday I do Unleash, Wednesday I do Fierce, and Friday I do Rock Solid.
Yes. And I mean, if you tried this workout today, you will just want to hang out with her all the time, because there's nothing that makes you feel stronger and more capable than doing a 12-minute workout, like using your brain to its entirety, using your body to its entirety, and then just feeling so confident afterwards. That's amazing.
Yes, that's what it's about.
Oh, thank you so much. This was incredible.
You're so welcome. I'm so happy you invited me on here and we did a workout together.
Yay. Okay, have a great day.
You too. Mwah. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.